Now let's move on to the story of Julian Assange. And let me say this firstly before we go into what I'm going to say. He performed tremendously good work. For example, that Iraqi episode where the American forces killed defenseless civilians in a double tap strike. A double tap strike is when you hit somewhere, then people come to help and you hit it again, killing those people who've come to help. That was, he served a purpose which transcended national boundaries in releasing that kind of information. Molly McHugh says, if you must use a photo of Assange today, please use an updated one like this. And Seth Abrahamson was asking why the Kremlin was getting involved. And I said, the point is, Seth, at moments like this, the Kremlin forgets to stay non-linear, and you can see the linearity in plain sight because everyone starts complaining, whether it's Greenwald, the Kremlin. There's so many characters and it's not difficult. These are the moments when you see those connections and you can connect the dots. In a piece I wrote in 2016 when I essentially accused WikiLeaks of interfering in the US election on behalf of Donald Trump, I said the first thing is plausible deniability. You want to be able to be at one remove from the other, and the whole chain needs to be non-linear. And I said this, plausible deniability and non-linearity. Now, Mr. Trump, according to L. Rosen, put Mr. Stone on the speakerphone. Mr. Stone told Mr. Trump that he had just gotten off the phone with Julian Assange. Julian Assange cries out as he's being taken out of the Ecuadorian embassy that the UK must resist this attempt by the Trump administration. And I said it's Shakespearean. Assange moved the needle for President Trump, and now President Trump wants his head on a platter. And the reason for that is related to 2016. There are many cultists on this site, but the Assange cultists are the worst. Assange was the agent of a proto-fascist state, Russia, to undermine democracy. This is fascist behavior. Anyone on the left should abhor what he did, not celebrate it. And I think that's the point. He acted on the behest of a foreign power. And that, for me, is the actual crime more than anything else. And as I said, it's very Shakespearean. Assange is being charged in the US with a hack conspiracy tied to Chelsea Manning, which was the connection that released that Iraq footage. This is a Rupley video of WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange's arrest by British police. And the point is, it's a little bit like Hamlet. You see that you can connect the dots in these sorts of moments because everyone starts protesting. And to quote Hamlet, the lady doth protest too much. The article about his interference and his involvement was an article I wrote called "We Have a Deviate Tomahawk." And I said then, from feeding the hothouse conspiracy frenzy online, a constant state of destabilized perception, timely and judicious doses of WikiLeaks leaks, which drained Hillary's bona fides and her turnout and motivated Trump's, what we have witnessed is something remarkable and noteworthy. The government has imposed other restrictions limiting his visitors and requiring him to clean his bathroom and look after his cat. DPRK News tweeted, tongue-in-cheek, the fate of Julian Assange's cat remains shrouded in mystery. I said it exited in his goblin-like beard.